It's a lot of things I don't understand, but I understand how to play my part. I'm a soldier, dirt, them day get hard, I just be hustling hard.
I was on and off with this person for about, say, maybe 4 years. Around, I'm gonna say, like the 3rd year, he cheated on me with his baby mom and got her pregnant again. So what did I do? I befriended her. We became friends.
How many kids they had?
I convinced her to sell her body. She started selling her body, getting high. I told her to record it and send it to him. She recorded
Sell her body, like work the streets.
it, send it to him, and now he on the verge of killing himself because I don't want to be with him. She done sent him a video of her getting fucked by 3 different niggas.
Toxic confession.
Bumba Clyde. That man had it coming. Damn.
And he just sat in the breast.
Wait.
That ain't my problem, though. You should never cheat.
Queen, how does one convince another to sell their bodies?
Apparently I'm manipulative. That's what I got told.
I mean, you gotta be. If you got another woman wanting to sell her body, especially if she already have kids, she already have a family, you're very manipulative.
But I think I just, you know, I just talk.
Queen.
That's all I did.
Wait, we need to, I got something. Okay, I'm her, you're you. How does this conversation go? Like, convince me to sell my body.
Okay, so long story short, when I started talking to her, like I already knew like she was messed up in the head because that's what he was telling me, his mom was telling me, everybody was telling me like she's messed up in the head. That's why she act like that. That's why she, you know, just do what she be doing. Because our whole relationship, she was harassing me, calling my phone, blowing up my phone, making fake accounts, stalking me, harassing my mom, like the full nine. After a while, I befriended her.
Bro, what? So he knew that she was messed up in the head, and he still decided to have kids with her. He still went back and decided to have a baby with her. At this point, y'all both messed up in the head, like real deal.
Her, because I seen messages of her saying that she wanted to have a threesome with me and her baby dad. I'm like, hell no. You know, I don't even play like that. I'm not poly shit, not none of that shit. I don't do that. So I befriended her like, yeah, you know, I could get him back together. Me and him, I can get him back with me. We can have a threesome. We could be in a poly relationship, but you need to hit him where it hurt. He kept playing with you. He wanted to play with me. Hit him where it hurt, you know? So start putting her on the niggas. Here, I know this person in New York, go talk to him. I know this person in New York, he got money, go talk to him. Go talk to him. Whole time these niggas pimping her out, and she cool with it. So I said, fuck it, you cool with it, record it and send it to him. Boom, now he's gonna kill himself. Pretty much, yeah, I made money off her, pretty much.
How much you made?
A good couple bands. And this is all like over like a course of a month to a year, because this happened like the end of our relationship, but it is what it is. Oh, mind you, come to find out that nigga's gay.
Good.
What? Oh man, it keeps on getting worse.
That nigga's gay. Like, he used to beat his dick. He used to beat his dick on FaceTime, on Instagram FaceTime to niggas for money. Yeah, he's gay. He's gay. I swear to God, no cat.
How did you find that out?
Oh, because I went through his phone. Then after I went through his phone and he told me, because I was like, what the fuck is this? Then he told me and then thought I was supposed to be okay with it. And then on top of that, right, after the whole situation happened, he said, this is how I knew, like, he was really gay for real. After the whole situation happened, he was like, you know, if I was to ever get my ass ate by anybody, I would want it to be you. And I was like, what? I don't do that. My mouth ain't going down here. You're wilding. Like, you're bugging the fuck out. You're gay. And then I told his whole family that he's gay. Oh, he light skinned. Watch out for them light skins. Light skin with curly hair. Watch out for them light skins. Because them be the ones. Oh, no. I didn't care. It was just the fact of the matter that you cheated on me when I told you multiple times that if you didn't, you know.
Yeah, I mean, at least he didn't cheat on her with another nigga.
Huh?
I don't know if he probably did and she didn't know, but at least she didn't know.
I want to do this, we didn't have to.
But damn.
But that's my story.
Skins, some of the light skins be the ones.
Yeah, some of them. I'm gonna say some of them.
That man trying to save himself.
And just throw all of us in there. Come on now, Queen.
Not all y'all.
He had to make a point. He said some.
Not on y'all. Definitely not all y'all. But that's my story.
Thank you so much for coming up in here and shining. You know what I'm saying?
No problem. Have a good night, y'all.
You too, Queen. Much love forever.
You damn right she shined the light on that man in the closet. We back with another toxic confession. I ain't gonna lie, this was a crazy confession. This one had so many turns and U-turns and left turns and more left turns. The man cheated on her with his baby mama, and then she convinced the baby mama to sell her body. On top of that, she making profit, and on top of that, the baby mama got a mental illness. Would y'all say she's in the wrong for this? The baby daddy should have never messed with the baby mama in the first place. You know she messed up in the head. Move on. I understand everybody deserves love, but ain't gonna get no love from me.
Daddy, chill.
But to each his own, to each his own. Anyways, on to the next, shall we?
I caught my ex-boyfriend cheating on me with his fucking cousin. They almost had a whole
Damn, a cousin. Sweet home Alabama.
kid together. And mind you, they're cousins. So I found that shit out.
Yeah, she got me in Alabama.
And I literally got a voice recording of his cousin admitting that they were sleeping together. And I have it on my iPad right here if y'all want to hear it.
Oh damn, sleeping. That means it happened multiple times.
Like, obviously it's my family, so I kind of care, but it's not.
That was crazy. Look, I'm gonna show you. That's him. That's him. That's him.
Okay, yeah.
And that's
yeah,
me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that had happened, I took that voice recording and I took him.
Toxic confession.
To court?
How old is you? You sound young.
I'm 21.
Can you do something for me?
Honestly, and for this, hold on, I gotta take a shot. It was crazy.
Oh shoot. She gonna take a shot. Oh God.
Bad. Nah, cause this shit was crazy. I caught my ex-boyfriend cheating on me with his fucking cousin, and I fought him. Hold on.
His cousin?
His cousin. His mom's, his biological mother's sister's daughter. Make
Lord have mercy. Girl, tell
Oh damn, that's the first cousin.
the story.
Okay, so I go to car meets and shit or whatever. And that's how I met him to begin with. I met him at a car meet. Because I was out. And I
Yeah, you was outside.
met him at the car meet. And I met his cousin before this. I didn't know I met her. But I guess I met her and she was telling me about this relationship she had with this guy. His name is Zach. So for like storytelling purposes, that's who he is. His name is Zach. So I got with Zach. I was with Zach for like 8 months or whatever. And during that 8 months, the first 3 of it, I had no idea. He had a whole 2-year relationship years prior to this with this girl and had a whole pregnancy scare and like they almost had a whole kid together. And mind you, they're cousins. So I was like, oh, what the fuck? So I found that shit out and that shit was crazy. So I found it out because his ex-girlfriend, who was his baby mama, like was talking to me and she was telling me why they broke up. And I'm like, and you didn't think to warn me before I got with him, bro? Like, you saw.
Nah, but why would she warn you? Like, I understand, you know, women power, women gotta stand together, but like, she don't even know you from a can of paint. Like, why would she warn you? Like, she don't know what y'all got going on and stuff like that.
Saw me get with him. Why didn't you tell me he was like a cousin fucker or whatever? And so she like, we go through this whole thing and where we're talking about it, and we set up this event where we went to this car meet and I went to go talk to his cousin and I literally got a voice recording of his cousin admitting that they were sleeping together, and I have it on my iPad right here if y'all want to hear it.
That's crazy.
Oh shit, oh my god.
Play it.
Crazy.
That nigga a fool.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Hold on, let me look for it.
How did you get it?
So what happened was I ended up going to a car meet one night, and it was February 9th of 2024 when I confronted her about it because I had heard the
Damn, she got the dates.
rumors and I didn't have any actual proof. So I was like, all right, well, let me go get my own fucking proof. Let me do the investigation my damn self. So I got in her. So the thing is, she was with the guy Miguel at the time. And the story that we're talking about that I got her to confirm was from back in January of 2024. So she's sitting there telling me that, okay, I'm gonna play it, hold on.
I'm genuinely trying to find a dude. I said,
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get my fucking mind wrapped around this. Y'all were together for 2 fucking years during 2020. Y'all, like, he tells me that shit was like a long time ago and that he buried it and that it was never gonna come back up. I'm sitting here like, bro, she's still on your phone. You're still trying to talk to her. You're still physically, like, you're still reaching out. You're still like, come back.
No, he's definitely not doing that.
Damn, man. I can't believe you fucking lied to me. And then he didn't even tell me he went over to go see you.
He never told you?
No. No, he didn't tell me he went to go see you. He hit
And then
that
he
shit
didn't want me to
for
post
sure.
that video.
He hit that shit for sure. He hit it. He straight hit that shit. Talking about something. I'm not cheating.
Yeah, I stayed with her.
After the Dory broke up, I would say anything.
So at this part, I'm gonna cut in right here in the video because At this part, when she says after him and Dory broke up, what do you mean after him and Dory broke up? That's when we got together. So what do you mean after him and Dory broke up, shorty? What are you talking about? Because literally that's when we got together. So what? Like, it goes on for a whole.
Wait, so she's covered up his name. In the beginning, she did say, we just gonna call her Zach. She's not gonna say the real name, but she's exposing everybody else's name.
Something ain't right.
Another minute and a half.
Downhill.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Look, at this point, you can send me the video.
Bro, it's all just my ex, Sean. Like,
Now I'm gonna expose Jordan too, because she said her ex Sean we were in the car in February 2024. We were in Miguel's car, and she's looking for a video in January of her ex Sean, but she's looking for Zach. So, sis, I think you got something going on where you're taking a few too many pictures or something. Like, don't overexpose yourself, shorty, because that's how you fuck up. So while I'm sitting here like this, first of all, I already know that she lied about him reaching out, because I saw the TikTok screenshots and proof literally of him telling her he missed her. And he had a whole second iPhone with pictures and videos of their entire relationship on it. And I'm like, this is just so fucking nasty. Fuck that. So,
oh, Sean.
oh my god. Oh, Sean. Miguel's
I mean, like, I'm cool with you and everything.
she called me a whore. She had the audacity to call me a whore.
Right. You were mad because you thought I was fucking over there doing shit, bro.
Like, I shouldn't have cared, though. That's the thing. Like, I don't care. Like, obviously, it's my family, so I kind of care. But it's not.
That was crazy.
That statement right there is crazy.
If you want to go fuck somebody, fuck you, go for it. Can't stop him. I can't cockblock him. What the fuck is that going to do?
Dude.
Damn.
Dude.
Yeah, he literally came over. Like, he was texting me on TikTok. Because he was like, where you at? I was like, why? He was like, cuz. And I was like, why? He was like, I might stop by. I'm already out. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'm at my grandma's house.
At her grandma's house. At their grandma's house.
He was like, tell grandma I said 11.
After that had happened, I took that voice recording and I took him and I went to his sister's house and I played it in front of his sister and him, and you know what that motherfucker did? He laid down on the couch and put his head under the pillow and hid underneath the pillow like this, hiding. So I'm like, okay, you know, like, he doesn't want to confront it. Clearly it's something that he's not comfortable talking about and like makes him not okay as a person or whatever. So like, I gave him time and I'm like, okay, like, let me try and talk to him again before I just fucking up and leave.
Bro, there's 7 billion people on Earth. Why couldn't they just cut family out of the equation? 7 billion people on Earth. Just cut family off. You still gonna be left with over 7 billion people left.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Well, assuming he's not gay.
Why are you gay?
He's left with over 3 billion women on Earth.
This motherfucker, because to be honest, I didn't want to just be that person that uses something from your past against you because I found it out and didn't like give you the benefit of the doubt or whatever. I tried to give him a chance to explain himself before I just looked like an asshole. So during this time that I tried,
yeah, she definitely stuck beside him
to give him a chance to explain himself, he told me that it was something that he seriously was uncomfortable with. He didn't want to talk about it. He didn't want to have any kind of thing to do with it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And at the time, that's where I was living. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna leave it alone for a second. I was
She live with the grandma too?
staying there. Let me leave it alone for a second. I'm gonna just let it go until I can get on my feet and be by myself. So I sat there and I'm like working at the time. So I'm racking up money, trying to continue to get my shit together. And this whole time I'm sitting here with the fact of he's not touching me. I'm not letting him fucking touch me at all ever. So I fucked my ex-boyfriend while we were still quote unquote together, because you're not touching me, bro. What the fuck? Like, no, I'm not fucking letting you touch me. You're fucking weird. And he still had this girl Dory pregnant.
I assume she remained with him because they were living in the same place.
This girl Dory was pregnant. His baby mama was pregnant before we got together, and I knew that she was pregnant with his kid when we got together. I was like, all right, whatever, you know, like, shorty's pregnant. Y'all didn't want to be in a relationship anymore, but she wanted to keep the kid type shit. Okay, whatever. So at this point in the relationship, I'm like, all right, well, I'm closer with Dory now because she's my actual friend, and like, she told me this shit about him. He was never gonna fucking tell me if I didn't find out. And I was trying to help her induce her baby because she literally had her baby back.
Bro, where the hell are these niggas at? Like, are y'all in a small town? At this point, it's three women sharing one nigga.
In May or whatever, and I'm trying to help her induce her labor. And at the time, I was still kind of talking to him because I was still kind of living there. Yeah. And I had moved out already. I had already had my own apartment. I already moved in my house. Like, I already was gone. But I was still talking to him because I'm sitting here trying to help his baby mama induce her labor. Like,
oh, brother, this guy stinks!
for real. I took Peppers over to her. I took her on a hike. We went on a walk, and like, I took water bottles and Gatorade and stuff. And I'm trying to help her induce her labor, and we're in the middle of the woods, and he calls me out of nowhere. And I'm like, okay, why the fuck is he calling me? Like, I don't understand why he's calling me. I answer it. He's like asking me what I'm doing, where I'm at. Usually he never checked on me like that. So I know for a fact some shit was up. I didn't know at the time, but hindsight is always 20/20, and I can see now that his actions were suspicious because that's the time when he called me and asked me if I was in the woods and where I was. He took that time to go see Jordan, to go see his cousin and fuck her again.
Damn.
And after I had left Dory's house, it was like 8 p.m. at night. I'm like, all right, I'm coming back to your dad's house. Like, I'm gonna come see you.
She exposing everybody else's name but her boyfriend. Well, I don't know if that's her ex now, but that guy's name. That's all I'm gonna say.
We already had plans. Like, we had plans to go get dinner type shit. Like, we already were like set, gonna go do stuff. I get to his fucking dad's house. He's sitting in the living room on the couch, and he's like talking to me about his cousin, and I'm like, I thought you blocked your cousin. Like, didn't you say that's something you didn't ever want to revisit? Isn't that something that you were uncomfortable talking about? Why does she want to be friends with me all of a sudden? Why is she trying to fix shit with me? Are you seriously like still talking to her? And at this point, I'm like, how did you talk to this girl? Because you told me she was blocked. Because you lied to me and told me she was blocked. So I didn't check his phone because I'm not a sneaky person. I'm gonna believe you. And once you show me that you're no longer believable, then I no longer fucking believe you. So I'm like, okay, well, just let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. And I grabbed his phone and he grabbed his phone back, and I ended up fighting him over his phone that day. So I know for a fact he went to go fuck his cousin, and the fact that her and her boyfriend Miguel split up, and Miguel's now in my DMs texting me, trying to get at me. Like, bro, no, I don't want your man, but like, thanks for the compliment, I guess, homie. Like, cheers, I don't know what you want from me. But yeah, so pretty much that was my toxic confession.
But first of all, we gotta tell you, do not be adding Becky back up here telling us about her cousins, her uncles, and aunties and shit. We ain't trying to hear that, my boy. Bro, look, she could have showed us the pictures from Jump Street. We would have assumed everything she just said on here. We would have assumed that shit when we seen the nigga face. He looked like he'd get down with his phone. What's bogus as hell? I'm thinking she talking about a black dude. She showed us the picture, nigga. It's Timothy. What the fuck? She bogus as hell, bro.
You wrong for that.
No, she wrong for that, and you wrong for having her up here. You done seen my comment 30 times saying, bro, get shorty out here. You tried to love my shit. Nigga ain't shit, boy.
Toxic confessions.
That nigga got pissed off because that story was too damn long, and that's the problem. Like, I'm not racist, but if a white girl ever told me that her boyfriend cheated on her with his cousin, automatically I'm believing that story. Like, without a doubt. You ain't even gotta show me no damn evidence. All I gotta do is look at your skin tone. That's it. But the thing that's jacked up is that she moved out and she's still with the guy. He's messing with his cousin, but she's still with him. Both y'all nasty. Anyways, on to the next shot.
I told her I was in a relationship. She did not give a fuck. I get the bitch over to the crib. I fall asleep in the pussy. That's my first mistake. Second mistake was my bitch had the key to my crib.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Wait. After I bust these bitches on, why you on the bike? Hold on, let me get
Nah, you better tip the Bible off.
Right hand on the bike, bro. After I bust these bitches on.
King, what you want, my boy?
None. Checking me a lot from Detroit, for real.
Detroit. Oh no, he got a good one. Detroit undefeated right now. Detroit undefeated.
All right, so I'm about to make this shit quick, fast, and simple. All right, I was in a 4-year relationship. You feel me? A Detroit nigga cannot stay loyal to save his life. I'm gonna tell all 400 of y'all watching this live right now. You can't stay loyal to save your life. Keep it going anyway. So man, you know, relationship good.
Don't believe this, y'all. If you're in Detroit, you'll find somebody. It'll be hard, but it'll be worth it.
Ooh, fuck around. I went to the store one random ass day. It was a girl from high school. She always wanted to fuck me. Like, always wanted to fuck me. I told her I was in a relationship. She did not give a fuck. I get the bitch over to the crib. I'm busting her down like crazy. Bam, 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 bam. I'm having the time of my life. Pussy out of this world. I fall asleep in the pussy. That's my first mistake. Second mistake was my bitch had the key to my crib.
Oh my god.
So look, man. I call my weed man up. Ooh, damn, the weed man on the way. I fall back asleep. Oh God, I got it. All I see is this. Nigga, I'm butt ass naked. The girl butt ass naked. I just freeze like a possum. We ain't even argue. I simply put my pants on, took my girl outside. Mind you, I took my girl outside. She got a key to the house. This how fucking player I am. She going off, going off like the most. Baby, it ain't even that deep. I just want to fucking tell you shit. I don't be an artist. I just want the pussy right quick. She been trying to fuck me for like 4-5 years. Like, damn, let me get a chance. My weed man pull up at the perfect time. Hold on. I tell this bitch, hold that thought. Like Ice Cube be on Friday. Hold that thought right quick. I hop out the car, go get the weed. I run back in the crib. Watch me sitting in the bed with the girl. They about to have a threesome.
Boy, ain't no way.
Right hand to God, I can't make this up. Right hand to God, I can't make this up.
What the hell?
No. I got one better. Hey. Hold up. We gonna get the Bible out on this man. Hey, put your hand on this Bible right now and say on the Bible.
That's really what happened. I'm gonna tell you about how another time I did some shit with the same girl. She was at school, we at her campus. I was a photographer at one point in time. I'm on campus taking pictures of my girl, A random bitch come up out of nowhere, literally. Oh, you cute, this on the third, what's your number? I'm playing it crazy, like I want my bitch, but the whole time I'm really sliding, like here, take my Instagram. DM me type shit. Man, a week later, this bitch DM me. I instantly shoot to the pussy. I ain't even waste no time. About to go jump.
That boy sound like a damn superhero.
Up in that motherfucker. Bro, why the fuck? I bust this bitch down in my car. Right? You can get the Bible off again. I'll put my hand on the Bible again for this statement right here. I bust this bitch down. She literally said, after I bust this bitch down, right hand on the Bible. Right hand.
Hold on, let me get
Hold on, he getting the Bible.
Right hand on the Bible, bro. After I bust this bitch down, you know she said, me and my nigga finna get married. I just bust her down with no condom and everything in the front seat of my car, bro.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Get up! Man, both of y'all niggas trifling. All y'all some damn whores.
Oh my, I ain't got no reason to lie, bro. I have no reason to lie.
Oh my god.
I've been talking.
That boy look disappointed he brought the Bible out.
Talking to your eye for like 2 nights now. I'm happy you said I finally get in this motherfucker. Really. If y'all fucking with any type of Detroit nigga, let him go. Just let him go. Especially if he an Eastside nigga, just let him go. You let him go.
He let him go.
Alright, so y'all have a good one though. I'm out here.
Boy, that man just took Detroit and just put him under.
Hey, what I say when he ended the live, I said Detroit undefeated. What I say, Detroit remains undefeated. Detroit ain't missed yet. Detroit ain't missed yet, y'all.
Toxic Confessions.
Now, after what he just said, Detroit sinking. If you're a woman and you live in Detroit, may the odds ever be in your favor.
The janitor at our school was literally bribing teenage girls to have sex with them and trading with vape. I went to...
Bro, what? Underage cooch for some vape for smoke? Like, the first issue I see here is why is this man even near teenage girls? Like, is nobody reporting this? The second issue, why are teenagers vaping? Is there not an age limit on like the vapes, the vape pens and stuff like that? Shaking my damn head.
The principal and my boss about it, and their response was, oh, he's a nice guy. We don't want to ruin his life.
Toxic Confessions.
Bro, what? That nigga ruined his own life.
I'm a former substance use disorder professional. I worked with kids in school and I worked at a middle school. My job at the middle school was to help kids stop doing drugs or help prevent them from doing drugs. I met a 13-year-old girl who was telling me about how she had sex with 30, 40-year-old men, how it was a common occurrence for her, how her dad was just whatever about it. Her problem was vaping. I was like, how the hell are you getting these vapes? You're 13. And she was like, oh, well, someone gave it to me. My boss told me to figure out who it was. And so I had to do some like hunting and...
Bro, what? Damn, her dad really did feel her. If your dad feel you, where's your mom? Like, where was her mom? Cause you can't really blame the kid at a young age. Cause they're They're growing, they're learning. They don't have life experience yet. That's crazy.
Searching, and I figured out who it was from another student. It was the janitor at our school. The janitor at our school was literally bribing teenage girls to have sex with them and trading with vape. What most people don't realize is vape is like heavily addictive, and so it worked, especially with teenage girls, because of the fact that their like prefrontal cortex isn't even vibing yet. I went to,
if y'all didn't know, this part of the brain right here, the prefrontal cortex, that's actually the last part of your brain to fully develop.
The principal and my boss about it, and their response was, oh, he's a nice guy, we don't want to ruin his life. And it was crazy because the little girl who came and told me the truth, she told them the same thing, and I didn't believe her when she told me that she told them, and that their response was, oh, he seems like a nice guy, we don't want to ruin his life. And I'm like, they said that's literally their job. They're mandatory reporters. I tested it, and I went and I told them what was being reported to me, and they were like the same thing, the same argument. Because of the fact that I'm like an indirect report, so the way mandatory reports work, it has to be the victim has to directly report it. By that time that it happened to that little girl, she had gotten so addicted to drugs that she got carted away and put into a advanced stay there facility to help her stop doing drugs. And it's all because of this dude who was buying her and giving her the drugs to bribe her to have sex. Her little life is ruined. It's gone. And it's crazy because when I came out with it and I told them, they forced me out of my job, and they like pushed me out. They bullied me for over a year while I continued to fight for that girl. I'm trying to hunt her down, trying to figure out how to get in contact with her because...
All right, come on now, woman. Expose the school, expose the district. Come on.
The fact that she's 13, that there's no way of contacting her. Her dad lived in Mexico at the time. Her mom didn't really give a fuck. Her mom was like known in the town. He wasn't white. I'm not gonna say what ethnicity he was because it's not the story, but he wasn't white. The town was. They did whatever they could. I told the police, they're literally close friends. They're all good friends. The janitor still works there. This town is like known for people like the other school. There's only 2 major high school and middle schools in the district. The other school literally there's a case of rape against one of the main teachers there.
Bro, I understand she's exposing the story, but why is she hiding the names of these schools and districts?
For one of the middle schools, a different janitor, is on leave because of, it wasn't a middle school, my mistake, an elementary school. A different janitor is on leave for doing the exact same thing. It's very prevalent, and it's one of those good old boy towns. It used to be a sundown town, and they're literally protecting those people because they've known them all their life.
Do you care to name the town or the school?
I'll name the town, and then you can figure it out because I'm in an active lawsuit against them.
All right, that's reasonable.
We'll just say it's near Pendleton, Oregon, but it's not in Pendleton. Very small town.
Queen, thank you so much for coming up and sharing your confession and shedding light on these situations.
Thank you for listening. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Much love, and please stay safe and continue to just grow, prosper.
Like a story like this, something like this that happened in a small town, like you wouldn't even know about this stuff if somebody don't expose it. Boy, we got some crazy mofos jacked up in the head, messing up little kids' life. This is why it's very important that you stay in your child's life. If you have a child, you stay in their life. You stay in their life until they show maturity. And in some parents' case, they stay in their lives their whole life. As kids grow up, depending on the kid, they don't want you to be in their life forever. However, while they're young, growing up, stay in their life. Be there for them when they need it. When they fall down, help them get back up. And when they're older and they fall down, tell them and show them how to get back up. Don't help them back up. Because imagine when you're gone, God forbid you're dead. If they fall down, they're gonna have to learn how to get back up by themselves anyways. So might as well teach them now while you're still alive. Some woman commented, we've got 3 options: Athena, Oregon, Helix, Oregon, or Echo, Oregon. Each of these towns are in the radius of Pendleton. Each town has at least 2 high schools that are close to each other. I do applaud her for, exposing that story. Because some people would have feared for their life and not even expose it at all. They would have just took it to the grave. And as a matter of fact, she did say that she does have a pending case, and going to court is not cheap. And in certain cases, when you expose something that deep in a professional organization, somebody is bound to try to knock you down, take you out, unalive you. So she did take a big risk by exposing the story, in my opinion. But I'm gonna see if I can do some digging my damn self.
I pretty much mentally fucked him. Let me explain how I managed to do this. His phone
She getting freaky with it.
is actually getting erased randomly at this point, and he don't know who's doing it, but I do.
Wait, how is his phone getting erased randomly?
Because I know a little bit about Google Dorking.
Google what?
It's called Google Dorking.
What is that?
Google Dorking is you can go on dark mode on Google and log in on Find My Phone on Google. Once you do that, it's 3 things on there. Set the alarm off, erase the whole entire phone, and something else. What I've been having my homegirl to do since she has time on her hands, she'll go randomly throw on his alarm.
Bro, the only way she was able to do this is because she got the damn login.
Randomly erase his phone.
What is it called again? Google Dorking?
Google Dorking.
Google Dorking.
Toxic confession.
Find My Phone. I didn't even know Google had that. I didn't know Androids had that feature. Y'all ever heard about Google Dorking? First time hearing that. What did that nigga do to get that one that mad? But anyways, on to the next, shall we?
I asked him, I said, so what really happened with the situation with you and Victoria? You guys got locked up for child abuse to the point where it was bodily injury. Damn. You know, nobody exactly knows.
Bodily injury to a kid? Bro, what the hell y'all niggas be having going on?
What happened? So I was nosy one day. I went through his shit. And all of his jail papers, it lets you know, it's like in detail what he got locked up for, the statements from both parents. And as I was reading through all the shit, I was just like, I'm like holding the paper and I'm reading every little detail. Like, baby had bruises, pre-existing bruises. The baby was only 2 months on when it got taken away from the parents. Bruises that were pre-existing, broken ribs, broken fingers, broken bones.
Bro, what?
You know, fractured skull.
The messed up part about this is that a baby's skull is soft, I think, for the first couple of months. That baby's definitely gonna have a brain injury, and that's gonna affect that child, eventually that adult in the future.
Shaken baby syndrome, and I'm just like, he came home from work one day. I said, yo, what the fuck is this? Like, you telling me you didn't do this shit, so how the fuck did all this shit happen? Pre-existing injuries to this fucking child, and you tell me you don't know what the fuck happened. The baby's only 2 months old. And he was just like, man, I ain't do that shit. Victoria did that shit. I'm like, no, bro, you did this shit. And I don't understand why you're abusing me and beating on me. But I was to the point where I couldn't leave. You know, he would take my keys from me. He'd beat me all the time. You know, I was pretty much sheltered into one fucking room.
This man was your first love. You gave him your virginity. This was somebody that was very significant to you, and you really were in love with them at that one point. Mm-hmm. So to that queen who's watching us right now, who is in an abusive relationship with their first love, who fears for their life, who is trapped in a sense in their like mind with their emotions, and really trying to figure out if it's even possible for them to get away from him or her. What would you say to them?
Sometimes you have to leave suddenly without telling nobody. Sometimes you have to cut off your phone. Sometimes you have to change your number. Sometimes you just gotta disappear from, you know.
Physical and mental abuse. And the fact that this man did this to a baby too.
Just if you can't build up the courage, don't say shit and just go. You know, don't tell them shit. And when I say go, you better go far away, because people like that will find you. And I've heard of situations where motherfuckers will find you and fuck.
Yeah, and then kill you.
Kill you, kill your kids, kill your family. You know what I'm saying? Build up the courage to leave and want to do better for yourself. You know, no matter what. Like, and ever since then, I swear to God, I never put myself in that situation again. If I see the first red flag of a motherfucker getting abusive with me, or, you know, raising his voice at me, man, I'm gone. You don't have to ever worry about me again. You'll never see me again, hear from me again. Go, run, and when I say run, you better run far. Don't turn back. Change your name, change your Facebook, do whatever the fuck you gotta do. Get the fuck away. Never turn back. Don't talk to the family. Don't talk to nobody that's kin to them, related to them, friends with them. Nobody. Just leave. That's all I can say about that shit. And like I said, boss up your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Don't let what you've been through, don't let what you've been through label you as that type of person. You know, don't let none of that stop you from growing and achieving. Don't be depressed. Don't get down about it. You know what I'm saying? You know, let that be a learning lesson of what not to do, what not put yourself through, you know. And if you see another female going through that shit, abuse or anything, just, you know, try to help her out. Try to be a listening ear. Sometimes all people need to do is just have a place to vent. And I've been keeping this story to myself for so long. I don't even think, like I said, his family members even knew. I'm still just friends with some of his cousins online, and everybody, like I said, everybody think that he was a good person, but they never do read my story. So, like I said, like you said, just leave if you can, and just never turn back.
All I'm gonna say, if anybody going through this, you are more than what you are going through. Nobody ever got to their destination by giving up. I don't care how hard it gets, how hard it is right now, how hard it will be. Just keep moving forward. Never make fun of anybody's progress, no matter how small and how little it is. Because progress is progress at the end of the day. But the most important part is that she was able to exit. Make your plan, make your exit plan, and proceed with it. Don't give up on that. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And you can never know. She probably saved her life. 2-3 years later down the line, she probably would have been found in a dumpster or something. And even though her ex is not in jail for what he's done to her, you plant what you sow. So actually, the phrase goes, you reap what you sow. Anyways, on to the next, shall we?
I'm about to spread the motherfucking seed. This bitch got hair. The hair is like this long. Thick as fuck. Wolf pussy.
Good.
I was lost.
And couldn't be found.
I was lost. I'm talking about.
That's the type of cooter that have you discovering stuff.
The fuck am I going to fucking go?
You need iMaps. You need Google Maps.
Where is it? Where's the coochie?
Got you looking like Dora.
Where's the coaching, babe?
It's over here.
Where's the so I'm just sitting up here like there's no fucking way. Shit's just deep as fuck. I'm just digging for it. I finally make it right. I make it right. This shit was like I'm talking like one lick and it's poison. Are you serious?
Don't stab the tires, you gotta cut the air valve.
Nah, but something like this, you gotta like finesse the situation. Instead of using your tongue, you just gotta use a finger. Anyway, that's a different story.
When if dudes fix cars, don't put sugar in their tank, because if they know better, they'll drop that tank, clean it out. You gotta do stuff like put water in the motor oil, put motor oil on the window. Yeah,
wait, what does that do? A motor oil on the window.
A dummy is gonna naturally go get some water and try to rinse it off. It's gonna fog the windows up and turn the oil white, and then they gonna mess the glass up.
It's not gonna mess the glass up. All you gotta do is get some degreaser. Simple as that. Wrap that hole with some degreaser and you go on about your business. As a matter of fact, you don't even need degreaser. Get you some Dawn, extra strength. But that first story is wild though. Having all that hair on your cat. How do you even clean it? Like, isn't cleaning it gonna make it harder for you? Isn't it gonna be like more maintenance? Like, I understand the hair is natural. It's part of your body. Everybody has it, man or woman. If something's gonna make my life easier, I'm gonna just do it. Because I know for a fact hair traps in moisture, and moisture causes the bacteria. And you don't want no damn BV. Anyways, on to the next, shall we?
I used to mess with this dude 3 years in a row. He went to prison, came home. I thought it was just us. Bought a new SRT after the PPP rush. Saw it parked outside of this house, like 2 minutes away from our house. I was like, what should I do? At first, I went and bought all the wet dog food, cow mein shrimp. I poured it all over his car. That didn't work. He came outside, bitch, get up out of here, blah, 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 blah. All right, cool. Went and bought some powdered creamer. Came back, poured it all over the seats. That shit went up in flames. He comes outside and was like, what are you doing? I can't believe you, Odalite. You're so crazy. I was like, I'm gonna see you at the house. He comes home and he was like, why'd you do that? I love you.
I'm gonna see you at the house. That's a wild statement.
I was like, bet. 3 weeks go by, he goes and buys another one, a Hellcat, right? That
bro, how much what money was y'all damn getting?
One. Again, I follow his ass. He goes to a casino, like 2 hours away from us, right? I catch him at the casino. He wins.
2 hours?
The bitches.
Nigga, what?
It's like, hey, I'm like, got you. So me and my folks, his cousin, we followed them back. He parks it at the end of her street, brand new. He didn't even have plates, insurance, nothing, right? Scams all the way. What do I do? And I went and bought more creamer. He had Tito's in the trunk.
Shoot, I'm kind of curious. What type of brand was she using?
He had some other alcohol. Me and his cousin poured it all over. Second car. Whoosh. And it was done.
Hellcat number 2. Whoosh.
This hurt my soul.
So then, wait, I'm not done. So then.
You're not done.
So then he's like, he almost killed somebody in a car accident, right? So I was like, dude, you're with the bullshit. Like, I can't fuck with you. But he was staying with me and I couldn't get him out. So then the girl calls me and she was like, are you fucking with him? Whatever. All right. Yeah, I am. She's like, well, he got a blood test because he's anemic tomorrow, right? So she finds out I'm with him and she calls the sheriff, right? She calls me like, they on their way. And I was like, what you want me to do? She was like, well, tell him. I was like, bitch, whatever. I took my son and went to Starbucks and watched the sheriff sweep the whole lab. And then he got caught and now he's doing more time for like conspiracy and like bringing drugs and guns and shit into a jail. It's Googleable, Sacramento. Google it. He's going to be gone for 12 to 14 years. So, hey!
Damn. Man, I don't even know who's crazier. The fact that the man wanted to stay with her or that she stayed with this man after 2 Hellcats. Boy, that's crazy, boy. And the thing is, I would have thought this man went to prison for the PPP scam. But nah, he went to jail for drugs and guns, which is a plot twist. Cause I'm assuming if he gets out of jail, he gonna have another case on his hand and they gonna send him right back in. I don't know. But some of y'all wanted to know if creamer is flammable. The answer is yes. And the sound it makes is whoosh. Anyways, that was the last confession. That's enough of these toxic confessions. Now I need to go detox. But if y'all want to see more of these, go to Queens of Toxic 2Cs on Instagram. And that's all, folks. Take care and be blessed. Don't be toxic. Be great. And I'm gone.